All right, just to start off right out of the gate, sort of a warning, I guess. I can make no guarantees as to my mathematical rate of progress or the current state of my mathematical knowledge. The point of this channel, more than anything, is just to show the grind and to just keep fucking going. Just keep on trying. And so that's what I'm gonna show in this one. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm about to start the 1 hour math grind timer. If you know, you know. Classic grind. Oh yeah, baby. That's gonna be cinematic. Where was I? Yeah, math is hard, and mathematical progress through textbooks is insanely slow sometimes. So the point of these is more to just keep on keeping on and keep on trucking. I'm saying that because my mathematical going is kind of slow, and I'm reading a book called Mathematical Introduction to Logic, which I tried to read 6 months ago, and it was too hard. I kind of got it, but it was so I kind of gone back. Had a lot of help from Sanchez in the Discord because he's pretty saucy with the math, but particularly saucy with logic. And we're doing a second pass. We are doing a second pass, ladies and gentlemen, because it's like a rigorous mathematical logic book. I'm doing logic pretty early. Actually, my mathematical career. Most people do it like after undergrad or undergrad level mathematics. I haven't even finished a real analysis course. Proven a lot of stuff in real analysis so far, but really I am not, I'm very weirdly developed. Like some skill trees in math are more leveled up than others. Anyway, yeah, just keep on fucking going is what I'm trying to say. And show don't tell. Let's get tropical, boys. Bingo boingo. I actually extended the timer to 2 hours after I was an hour in, so +1 based points for me. Mathematical logic is what I was learning about by 𝙎𝙪𝙗𝙨𝙘𝙧. Something that is an insight to me that is new is that logic is just a small portion of an attempt at an expression of your inbuilt modes of reasoning that you have. So don't be intimidated by the symbols, but let the symbols be intimidated by you, because you are the one with the reasoning capability of which this is trying to model it imperfectly. And Hendrickson uses an example in his book that basically goes in the same way that an airplane model doesn't really capture the whole airplane because it can't fly, but it does preserve some characteristics of the airplane, such as like wing to length. There's certain characteristics of an airplane that are preserved in its model. Same goes for logic. Logic is a sort of a model, an imperfect model of your modes of reasoning. The part that it pays attention to is those statements that can be true or false. I might be feeling a little perplexed today. That's like, what are you going to do with that logically speaking? It's a vibes statement. So logic doesn't really deal with that. It deals with Socrates is a man. All men are mortal. Ergo, Socrates is mortal. So that's what mathematical logic is trying to deal with. And so it starts out, and I'm not going to get into it, but there's like sentential logic, which originated with Boole in the 1850s, where you deal with like true or false statements and then work from there. But it's pretty saucy stuff. And just more of a motivation note to those of you who are reading a math book right now, know that if you dig down and just kind of let it percolate and try, keep going, read vibes books about the topic or talk to people who know about it, you'll notice that the percolation works. And eventually, like, the thing that was intimidating and scary just becomes something that you know. Because when you read a math book, what you're actually doing is reading the thoughts of others that they've put down in symbols. So what you're trying to do is to pick up the thought that they have expressed there. Some other human has written this down with a very specific thought in mind that they're trying to convey. And you got to try to pick up that thought or some analogy of it so that you can reason in the same mode that they do. And once you pick up that thought that the other person who wrote the textbook was thinking, everything becomes like, oh, okay, yeah, it's a relational thing. I've discovered that a great way to do that is through talking with people about math, because then you kind of can pick up the vibes a lot easier than in a textbook. Textbooks, a lot of the time, forget the origins of the story and just go ham with the symbols. And so you're kind of left scraping, unless you've been given the concept that they're dealing with previously, you don't know what kind of ideas they're dealing with. It just becomes abstract nonsense. In any way you can, try to get the idea, and then the symbols become manipulations of that idea. And so it all kind of forms together and becomes nice. On that note, though, Autodidact Discord has been tremendously helpful. We've had lots of math calls in the last 6 months, and that's where I kind of went from like zero to not complete newbie in mathematical logic. Shout out Sanchez. Just goated with the sauce on logic. That's helped me tremendously. But yeah, we're trying to do more organized calls in 2023. I'm trying to organize one kind of at the same time every day. So if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Exciting stuff happening there, 2023. I guess this reminds me. If you're not subscribed, hit the button, subscribe. So yeah, got like 7 pages done. I will update you in future videos on how that's going. I'm going to try to get through the entire book this time. And bing bop shaboody, that's going to be it for this fireside math rant. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, take it easy. I love you. Godspeed, and I'll see you in the next one, which is going to be tomorrow.